The automotive world has always been captivated by Toyota's Land Cruiser lineage, from rugged beginnings in the post-war era to becoming a global icon of durability and adventure. The Land Cruiser has remained a constant symbol of strength, reliability, and exploration. Now, as we approach 2026, Toyota is preparing to unleash something unexpected yet undeniably exciting: the 2026 Toyota Mini FJ Land Cruiser. This model, which blends the heritage of the legendary FJ40 with modern engineering and compact proportions, is already generating conversation across enthusiast circles, industry analysts, and everyday adventurers. More than just a new SUV, the Mini FJ represents Toyota's strategy to bridge heritage with innovation, offering a versatile off-road vehicle that speaks to younger buyers, urban explorers, and seasoned Land Cruiser loyalists alike. This video will take a deep dive into the performance insights of the 2026 Mini FJ Land Cruiser, unpacking what makes it unique, why Toyota has invested in its development, and how experts believe it will shape the future of compact off-roaders. Let's unravel why the Mini FJ is one of the most talked about vehicles of the coming year. A return to rugged roots. To understand the significance of the Mini FJ, one must first look back at the DNA of the Land Cruiser. When the original FJ40 was introduced in the 1960s, it became the embodiment of rugged simplicity. Stripped of unnecessary luxuries, it was a machine built to endure harsh climates, unforgiving terrains, and decades of use. Its boxy design, round headlights, and utilitarian stance made it instantly recognizable. More importantly, its performance off-road, whether in deserts, mountains, or jungles, cemented its place in automotive history. Fast forward to the 21st century, Toyota has expanded the Land Cruiser family into larger, more luxurious models like the Prado and the 300 series. Yet enthusiasts have long yearned for something smaller, more approachable, and closer in spirit to the original FJ. The Mini FJ is Toyota's answer. A modern reinterpretation of a classic, designed for those who crave authenticity in an era dominated by sleek crossovers and technology-driven SUVs. The vision behind the Mini FJ. The 2026 Toyota Mini FJ Land Cruiser is not simply a smaller SUV slapped with a nostalgic badge. Toyota has strategically positioned it to fill a unique gap in the market. As compact SUVs continue to dominate sales charts, few truly cater to off-road purists. Vehicles like the Ford Bronco Sport, Jeep Renegade Trailhawk, and Suzuki Jimny have tapped into this space. But Toyota's entry brings decades of Land Cruiser pedigree into the fight. Akio Toyoda, former Toyota CEO and the driving force behind the company's push to reintroduce passion-driven vehicles, is reported to have championed the Mini FJ concept. His philosophy of fun to drive applies here, but with a twist. It's not just about performance on the road, but equally about performance off the road. Toyota's design and engineering teams were tasked with creating something that is rugged, yet compact, capable yet affordable, and infused with enough nostalgia to honor its legendary heritage. Exterior design: retro meets modern utility. From the first leaked prototypes and teaser images, one thing is clear: the Mini FJ looks like nothing else in Toyota's current lineup. Its design language intentionally channels the retro cues of the FJ40, including the upright windshield, round headlights, squared-off fenders, and a short, boxy wheelbase. Yet, it is no mere retro throwback. It integrates modern touches such as LED lighting signatures, flush bodywork, and aerodynamic tweaks that hint at Toyota's contemporary design direction. Experts in automotive design argue that Toyota has struck a delicate balance. The Mini FJ isn't just about nostalgia, it's about reinterpreting classic ruggedness in a way that feels relevant for 2026 buyers, says Mark Taylor, an automotive design analyst with decades of experience. It's bold, unapologetically boxy, and instantly recognizable as a Land Cruiser descendant. Unlike many compact SUVs that prioritize curves and urban sleekness, the Mini FJ embraces its off-road identity. Its short overhangs, high ground clearance, skid plates, and roof rails suggest that it's ready for trails, mud, and rocky paths, not just city streets. Powertrain and performance insights. The heart of any Land Cruiser lies in its ability to perform where the pavement ends. Toyota knows that the Mini FJ will be judged not only by its looks, but also by its capabilities. Early reports and insider leaks point to a variety of powertrain options, ensuring the Mini FJ appeals to global markets with diverse needs. 1. Hybrid powertrain. Toyota has committed to electrification across its lineup, and the Mini FJ will almost certainly feature a hybrid variant. Rumors suggest a 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-four paired with Toyota's hybrid system, delivering a blend of efficiency and torque. This would allow the Mini FJ to achieve fuel economy numbers attractive to urban drivers while still providing low-end torque for off-road performance. 2. Traditional gasoline engine. In markets where hybrids are less practical, Toyota is expected to offer a conventional gasoline engine, possibly a 1.8-liter or 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder, tuned for durability and torque delivery. Enthusiasts will appreciate the simplicity and proven reliability of a traditional ICE internal combustion engine option. 3. Potential EV version. While not confirmed, Toyota insiders have hinted at a fully electric variant riding on a modified version of Toyota's eTNGA platform. If launched, this would represent a major leap for the Land Cruiser family, potentially delivering instant torque and impressive off-road control via electric motors. Off-road engineering. Toyota engineers understand that Land Cruiser is not a nameplate that can be diluted. The Mini FJ will therefore be engineered with genuine off-road hardware rather than just marketing promises. Key expected features include full-time 4-body or part-time 4-body systems. Toyota may adapt proven drivetrains from the Prado or RAV4 Adventure, but tuned for tougher conditions. Locking differentials. Essential for rock crawling and slippery surfaces, a rear locking differential, possibly with optional front locking diff, will set it apart from soft rotors. Multi-terrain select. Borrowed from larger Land Cruisers, this system allows drivers to optimize traction for mud, sand, snow, or rocks. Hill descent control and crawl control. Systems that electronically modulate throttle and brakes to aid in steep descents or challenging climbs. Approach and departure angles. With its short wheelbase, the Mini FJ is expected to deliver excellent approach and departure angles, rivaling even the Jeep Wrangler in tight conditions. Industry experts point out that Toyota's decades of global off-road experience give it a unique advantage. Toyota doesn't just build vehicles for show. They're engineered to survive in the harshest environments, from Australian outback deserts to African savannas, notes off-road journalist Laura Jenkins. The Mini FJ will inherit that DNA, and it will be obvious when you take it off the pavement. Driving dynamics, city and trail. While hardcore off-road performance is key, Toyota knows the Mini FJ must also be practical in everyday life. Compact dimensions make it suitable for urban environments, where maneuverability and parking ease are as important as ruggedness. With modern suspension tuning and Toyota's reputation for balancing comfort with capability, the Mini FJ is likely to be equally at home on a city commute as it is on a weekend adventure. Enthusiasts, however, are most excited about its trail dynamics. A shorter wheelbase means nimbleness on tight trails, while its suspension is expected to strike a balance between articulation for off-road and control for highway driving. Toyota may employ a revised double wishbone front suspension with multi-link rear setup, designed for both durability and ride comfort. Interior and technology inside. The Mini FJ embraces functional ruggedness with a modern twist. Expect rubberized surfaces, durable materials, and design elements that reflect its adventurous spirit. Toyota is also mindful of younger buyers who demand tech integration, so the Mini FJ is expected to feature a 12-inch digital infotainment system with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Toyota's latest safety sense suite, including adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, and automatic emergency braking. Over-the-air OTA software updates, ensuring the SUV remains current with new features long after purchase. Optional premium touches like a JBL audio system, panoramic camera views, and digital trail navigation. Unlike some luxury-oriented SUVs, the Mini FJ will prioritize usability. Washable interior surfaces, modular cargo solutions, and foldable seating are expected, making it practical for both families and outdoor enthusiasts. Expert insights. Where does the Mini FJ fit? Experts are quick to point out that the Mini FJ is not just a new model, but a strategic move. Toyota has recognized the growing demand for compact off-road capable SUVs that are both affordable and authentic. The Jeep Wrangler and Ford Bronco dominate the larger off-road market, but at smaller sizes, the competition is thinner. The Suzuki Jimny has proven there's appetite for such vehicles, but Toyota's global scale and reputation could take this concept mainstream. Toyota is uniquely positioned to succeed here, says auto industry analyst Richard Fernandez. The Mini FJ will attract young buyers priced out of the larger Land Cruiser, but still hungry for adventure. It's also going to appeal to empty nesters who want a second car that is fun, practical, and capable. This isn't just nostalgia marketing. It's smart product placement in a growing segment. The global market strategy, Toyota plans to position the Mini FJ as a global model, with versions tailored for different regions. In North America, it will compete directly with the Ford Bronco Sport and Jeep Renegade Trailhawk. In Europe, it will go up against compact crossovers but offer genuine off-road ability. In Asia and emerging markets, it may serve as a smaller, more affordable alternative to the Prado. Pricing is expected to start in the $28,000 to $35,000 range, making it more accessible than larger Land Cruisers while still commanding a premium over soft-road competitors. Toyota's challenge will be balancing affordability with genuine Land Cruiser capability, but industry watchers believe they can deliver. The emotional factor, why it matters. Cars are not just machines, they carry emotional weight. For many, the Land Cruiser represents resilience, adventure, and exploration. By creating a Mini FJ, Toyota taps into that legacy and makes it attainable for a new generation. It's a vehicle that says you don't need to be wealthy to experience the Land Cruiser spirit. As off-road clubs and adventure communities anticipate its arrival, the Mini FJ is already being hailed as a potential cultural icon. Much like the original FJ40, it has the potential to transcend its role as just another SUV and become a symbol of freedom and authenticity. Final thoughts: a new chapter for Land Cruiser. The 2026 Toyota Mini FJ Land Cruiser is more than a nostalgic callback. It's a bold new chapter in the Land Cruiser story. With rugged design, authentic off-road engineering, modern technology, and strategic market positioning, it's poised to capture the hearts of both purists and newcomers. Performance insights reveal that Toyota is taking its promise seriously. This will not be a watered-down crossover, but a true off-road companion scaled to modern life. In an era where SUVs often blur into homogeneous shapes with little soul, the Mini FJ stands apart. It reminds us that heritage matters, capability matters, and passion still has a place in automotive design. As we approach 2026, all eyes will be on Toyota to deliver what could become the next great off-road legend.